kind of team are you? How are you going to bounce back? I know there's no moral victories, but I just felt like they played so well last week. I know their confidence is high. And plus, they're 4-1 on the road, so I feel like this is going to be a game where even though the Falcons have been playing decent over the last month or so, this is going to be a game where they self-correct and really capture that momentum back.
Las Vegas and Atlanta, the two biggest Peter Schrager party cities in the United States. Let's get after it. I'm worried about the Raiders. Can we trust them yet? I don't want to get too excited about the Raiders, and then they Raider this up against the Falcons. Two very volatile teams I don't know if I can depend on. I want the Raiders to be a thing. I really do. Got to beat Atlanta.
You forgot Atlantic City, Kyle. No, look, this is the thing with the Raiders right now. To me, it was like this great moral victory last week. Go hammer the Falcons. I know it's on the road. I know they've got a great offensive attack. If you're a playoff team, go on the road and beat Atlanta. I think they can. Gruden's got to keep these guys focused.
Kyle Brandt, Claremont Lounge, one of the things I Googled right between Jamie Lee Curtis and that lemon thing. It's on my list of things that the boys have gotten me to Google over the years. The Raiders' last win, by the way, guys, the last time they beat the Falcons was back in 2000, probably those party years for one Peter Schrager. Gruden's first stint with the team. Shout out to John Ritchie. Okay, next up, Chargers take on the Bills, who are coming off their bye week. What stands out to you? Kyle, start this one off.
Never mind Atlantic City, Peter. We forgot Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Hello, the gateway to Trenton. You should see Schrager on a Ruby Tuesday. The Bills. I feel like we have not seen the Buffalo Bills play in 2 years. I forgot about them. We have not seen them since the Hail Mary loss. How they doing? We need to give them a little, how's your father? How you feeling? Are you guys ready to make this playoff run? Because sometimes a team will lose a game like that and fall apart. I want to see them hit the field running this week.
Yeah, look, this is a cool matchup of quarterbacks. I think Justin Herbert and Josh Allen are two of the best young quarterbacks in the league, and neither one was the first one taken in their draft class. Of course, Josh Allen went after Darnold and went after Baker, and then you got Herbert who went after Tua and, of course, after Joe Burrow. I think it's going to be a shootout. I really do. I think Buffalo will get the edge, though.
Can I just selfishly watch two receivers? As a wideout, can I just watch two of the best in the game? And two self-proclaimed best route runners in the league, Keenan Allen and Stephon Diggs. I know these guys are going to step up because they are the favorite targets for their quarterbacks.
It's so true. And I will say this, fun little note, something to keep your eye on, very small sample size, but we all know that Sean McDermott is a protege, of course, of our guy, Big Red, following in his footsteps. He's 3-0, guys, in his career following bye weeks. That bye week thing, that number always attached to Big Red, so we'll see if it sticks with McDermott. Yeah. The Giants are taking on the Bengals. We all know the Bengals lost Joe Burrow, you guys, for the season with a knee injury. Schrags, what are you looking at in this game?
Well, Joe Judge is a protege of Bill Belichick, so they are on to Cincinnati. And in this game, there's no excuses for the Giants. You're up against Brandon Allen, who just showed up to the team, who's going to be playing quarterback for the Bengals. They're all sorts of banged up. Giants are coming off 2 straight wins and a bye week. They're hoping they get Xavier McKinney back. He's a second-round safety they were so excited about. Hasn't played a game yet. I think the Giants have a little momentum here as we do a parade for Washington this morning. Remember, the Giants have won 2 straight as well.
All right, Peter.
The one thing I love about living in the New York, New Jersey area is talking to Giants fans. One, they're extremely cocky, and I like that. But then, two, they always have a big question mark surrounding the new talent. And as much as they love Daniel Jones, there's still this big, let's see how he turns out. He has 0 turnovers in the last couple of games. I just want to see him finish the season strong so he kind of shut the door on being the guy here.
The at-home Mad Minutes are ridiculous. Nate, you don't have time for You know, the one thing I love about living in the New York, you gotta go, baby. That's it.
Bro, Peter took 30 seconds. What are you talking about? Peter took 30 seconds.
No, Nate. Oh, my God. Peter took a long time, too. My Lord.
Peter, he took 30. Don't blame it on me. That wasn't my fault that time.
I know.
Also, there's an argument to be made. Like, does Nate really live in the New York, New Jersey area? That's in New York. The Giants' 3 wins this year have all come against NFC East teams. They're 0-5 against teams. How about that? All 3 wins are inside the division. Their 5 losses are against teams outside of the NFC East. Woof. Okay, Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. This is a fun one, guys. They took on Cam Newton and those Patriots. The game is in New England and Foxborough. Who knows if Bill Belichick conjures up some sort of, Halle Berry storm situation for this one. What are you most excited for, Schrags, in this one?
Okay, I'll take very quick here because apparently my time allotment has been wasted on extra word. No, I just love Kyler here. I think Kyler against Belichick, it's always going to be a chess match. And I think after the loss they had last week on national television, Kyler responds. I think Kyler's going to have a big day and gets the win in Foxborough.
Yeah, battle of the dual threat quarterbacks. I love the fact when Cam Newton faces guys that do what he used to do so well, it's almost like he's young again. So I want to see Cam Newton step up and use his legs a lot more. Kyle, you have 30 seconds. Go ahead. Talk.
Go, Kyle.
I don't want this much time. You think I want to talk for 30 seconds about this game? Come on, keep talking, Nate. Tell us something fascinating about Phil Simms yesterday. You know what I actually am fascinated by? I'm fascinated by a month of December in which Bill Belichick is circling the drain and has a losing team and a losing record. We haven't seen it in years and years. How's that going to look if Bill Belichick's sitting there at 5-10 and they're just losing week after week? I don't think they're going to beat the Cardinals this week. I don't think they're good. And then we flip the page to the last month of the season. I'm fascinated with that. Popcorn. Let's go.
I am here for the rushing touchdown race that is going on, right, guys? Kyler has 10 rushing touchdowns this year. Cam Newton just one behind. He has 9. Both of them are on pace, and both of them can beat Cam's rushing touchdown record, which is 14, which he set in a single season. So I'm looking forward to seeing who's running in the ball on Sunday. Okay, Titans, guys. Titans taking on the Colts in AFC showdown. Tennessee had that overtime win against the Ravens, the real easy. Derrick Henry's going to seal the deal here, and the Colts are coming off an overtime win that I thought they weren't going to pull out against the Packers. Nate, they're 60 seconds, which means you get 20 seconds. Go.
Thanks, teacher. Listen, when it comes to the Titans, I feel like it's okay to say that Derrick Henry is going to heat up at the end of the season. But it's almost like we don't credit the other players on the offense side of the ball. Is it okay to say that the Titans' offense heats up? Right now, A.J. Brown, Corey Davis, and Jonnu Smith might be playing better than anybody. It's not just Henry, it's also the pass catchers.
Woof.
I know P. Schrager is a big fan of listing players' names, so I'm going to say it. Michael Pittman Jr., Trey Burton, Jonathan Taylor, Naheem Hines, Zach Pascal, Phillip Rivers, Quentin Nelson, Frank Reich is their coach, Chris Ballard is their general manager,
Darius
Jim
Leonard.
Irsay is their owner. Darius Leonard is a great linebacker. He lost his wedding ring once. He's married to his high school sweetheart, Kayla. These guys are great players, and they're going to need them all against the Titans. Peter, your thoughts on the game?
You saved me 3 seconds. All I need to say, this might be the entire weekend. I know everyone's excited about Chiefs-Bucks, but I cannot wait for these two teams. They don't like each other. They've got a rich history, and the AFC South can be decided on Sunday in this ballgame right here.
And Schrags, the Colts have won 4 of their last 5 over the Titans. Okay, next, Panthers shutout. We're doing a lot of mad minutes here, and you guys are being real crabby, so let's keep it going. Kyle, you're going to kick this off. The Panthers shut out the Lions last week. They take on the Vikings. The Vikings, of course, coming off a loss to the Cowboys this year is so weird. What do you got?
This game is terrible, so I'll be quick, and I'll start right here. Yesterday, we did a moment on the 2001 halftime show at Thanksgiving about Creed playing the Broncos-Cowboys. I want you guys to know that a quarterback in this game texted me after the segment and said he really appreciated and liked it a lot. Amazing. P.J. Walker watching the game, watching the show. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Excellent
I
analysis.
can't believe P.J. Walker is a huge Creed fan. That's awesome to hear. I'm sure.
Loves human clay.
Yeah, look, the Panthers, we can joke about this game being terrible, and it is. These are two teams that are not fulfilling expectations. But, man, Panthers are so young. They're playing well, and they just beat a team 20-0 with a backup quarterback. I feel like if the Panthers finish out the string strong here, this is one of those teams that next year in August we're like, they're our sleeper team. They're the squad. Now, year number 2 in that rule. There is a paint by numbers here with this. Have a big year 1, where you're learning things, and then year 2, you're ready to hit the ground running. I really want to see what the Panthers bring to Minnesota.
Adam Thielen has 11 TDs. The only thing to take him out seems like is COVID-19. I hope that he's okay. I'm not trying to make a joke of that because we know it's not funny. But Adam Thielen doesn't get enough respect. The dude is one of the best route runners in the business. And if he's out on the field, he's going to do what he does best.
Love that. Justin Jefferson getting a lot of love, guys. He's on pace to finish within 20 yards of Anquan Boldin's rookie receiving record of 1,377 yards. I hope he does it. Wow. Finally, the Dolphins take on the Jets in a key AFC East matchup. Last week, we all saw and were bewildered by the fact that Flores decided to bench, allegedly, Tua Tagovailoa in favor of Ryan Fitzpatrick. Nate, what are you looking for in this one?
What's going on with Tua? You know, we're the hype train for stuff that shines bright. We're like little kids playing with toys. But then when it gets real, when he gets pulled and he's limping around a little bit on the sideline, we're concerned. Like, was that it? Was that all we were going to get from this exciting rookie year from Tua? Or is he going to bounce back and show us that he has some resolve and really recapture the magic?
The Jets have to win this game, guys. I think this is their best shot to not go 0-16. I'm dead serious. Over the next month after this, they're playing all teams with winning records. Week 17, they played the Patriots. There's no way in hell Bill Belichick is not going to rip their heart out with a chance to make the Jets go 0-16. They have to win this game. I think it's their last shot.
Hey, we've done parades over the Dolphins on this show.